I've got these cards here I was going to send off to be graded or maybe selling. So I'm just going to quickly go through them and kind of document. And then we can do a reveal if I send them off, or if I sell them. This can be good documentation for the person who's interested. This Cal Neiman here has amazing color, very vivid. Great corners, great centering. If this isn't an 8, I've learned not to. I've had really good luck. I've sent several and got 9s back, which a lot of people have a hard time doing that, but I've had pretty good luck. So, Maury Martin. Great card. This is the only thing I could really find of Annette, is that a little bit of surface issue in the corner. So I got another one that was a little nicer. And if this one's a 7, I'll keep it, because each card that I send, I reject it if the value is not worth grading. I pay $3 for a service to do that. So if they say this will be a 7 or an 8, then it goes through, because this card is still worth pretty good money in a 7. I would say at least 40, 50 bucks. And could go into my set because I'm missing it. Dick Groat, missing that in my set. Nice card, well centered. Good color and surface that I can tell. Good corners. Ron Fairley, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. I'm missing that one from my set. These here bring, 100 plus and an 8. So I want to get that one graded. Leo, this is an expensive card if it grades well. Anywhere from 200 plus usually. And man, it's just a beautiful card. All right, Hale. Missing that one for the set, if I remember correctly. Another nice card. Another Maury Martin. This one's really nice. Good centering. Logan. PSA doesn't care as much about centering as I do, but that's a big thing for me. As you can tell, there's a theme as we go through here. Larson, I've already gotten an 8.5 in the set, but this card in an 8 still brings close to $100. Obviously, as a Yankee and as a well-known pitcher from that era. Was it Goonie Bird? I think they called him. Anyways, missing this one for the set, but this is a nice McMahon. I think it's card number 3. Yeah. Gary Geiger. It's a high number card. Can't remember if I have it for the set or not. Pretty sure I do. Lamenti, I've already got the option and non-option in the set, but this card was just nice enough that I considered grading it. Amaro, this one, if it's an 8, which I can't see how it not. Look how vivid the colors are. We'll see. The centering's not quite as nice on this, but again, PSA doesn't care as much about centering. But that's a beauty there. No marks or nothing. Eraser. No qualifiers that I can see. Fowler. Another high number card. Missing that one for the set. I've got a Lawrence, but this one was nice enough that I considered sending it out. Another McMahon. Again, missing that for my set, so I'm going to send 2 nice ones, and hopefully at least one of them comes back at least an 8. Last time I sent them off and said, oh, come back an 8, and several came back a 9. And several of the ones I thought would come back a 9 came back an 8. So we'll see. Yeah, it's the fun of it. Gary Blaylock. A little bit of centering on that one, but not enough to be considered OC. I don't think it'll get a qualifier. I think I already have this for the set. I have to double check, but it was just a pretty card. Demeter, I'm not strong on this one. I think it's probably going to come back lower than a 8. 7 maybe, 7.5. We'll see. But I do need it for the set. And this one is one that brings good money in an 8. They usually bring over $100, I would say, in an 8. He's a well-known pitcher. Dodgers also won the World Series that year. So another Bob Hale, want to make sure to get one for my set, so I'm sending 2 nice ones, and maybe one of those will lend me some gains. All right, I like these better to look at the card. Vic Wertz, I think I'm missing that one in a set. Blazing Game, I think I have, but it's a pretty card. Budden, I already have in a 9, but beautiful card that could be an 8 or 9. John C. Powers, Beautiful card. Again, I already have this guy at a 9, but you get 2 nice ones. Set them off and see what we can get. Rivera. Already got this for my set. Qualters I do not have for my set, and this one looks pretty good. We'll see where it lands. It's worth owning even in a 7, grading even in a 7, because it brings a little bit more. Looks like apparently I thought it was an 8 at some point, or whoever I bought it from thought it was. I can't remember. I've had that one a while. Let's see, Smokey Burgess. I've got in a 7.5. I really wanted in an 8. I don't like having a 7.5. It messes with my OCD. That's a nice card. Gil Hodges, I've already got in an 8. This one's worth grading in a 7 even, because even in an 8, it can get up to close to $200 depending upon centering. This one looks really nice, though. I think it'll easily be a 7. I think it's probably going to be potentially a near mint plus or an 8. Lee Walls, gorgeous card. I already got it in my set. Harshman, I don't have in my set, but what a beauty, right? Look at that. You just don't see 59s that look really good a lot unless they're already graded. So when you see them raw, it makes you excited. Norm Locker, I've already got in my set. And Dick Donovan, I'm missing in my set. This card number 5. Oh, one of my girlfriend's hairs. I need to come vacuum this thing before I show cards. Beautiful, beautiful Dick Donovan. Hopefully that gives me at least a 7, but hopefully an 8. Now, an 8 in this card, you'll see them sell for upwards of $70, $80, even $100. But I saw one go for $40-something the other day, which is uncharacteristically cheap for this card. But I missed it. And they don't come up for sale very often in auction. You usually see them just for sale at a buy it now of a price that's too high. So I'm hoping this one turns around. So you can see here I've got probably at least 5. I've got over 10 that would add to the set. But I feel like my luck is at least 5 of those are probably going to pan out. And then a lot of these are just duplicates. Because I'm looking to get a 9. If I can get a 9, I could either sell it for profit, or if I can get a 9, I can add it to my set. And last time I managed to get Sam Jones, Dale Long, and several others in 9s. So and the cards looked pretty close to these. So we'll see. Nice thing is some of these cards in a 9, like a Gil Hodges in a 9 or something. I don't think that one will get a 9. It's probably will do well to get an 8, but some of these here, then a 9, you don't really see them. So they can go for $200 or $300 for just a common or a minor star, just because of the pop numbers. All right, thanks for tuning in. If I still have these and I send them off, I'll do a reveal video with what my rejects were and which ones graded well and maybe met expectations and which ones didn't. If I sell them, then the new owner can take that opportunity to enjoy that process. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.